Good morning. You listen to FortAlley.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Mindy Lawley, the CEO of Brian's Flooring and Design. Mindy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kemp. How are you?
I'm good. We were together this week at Shaw's Flooring Network meeting in Orlando. I thought it'd be good to catch up on a few things. You have a 4-location retail operation in Birmingham called Brian's Flooring and Design. Let's start out with how's business right now?
Business is good. We ended 2024 slightly up, which is great compared to some. We're happy with how things look moving forward.
How'd you get in the business?
I knew nothing about flooring, to be very honest with you. My husband and I used to flip homes on the side, just to remodeling and home renovations. I was asked to come on board there as a showroom designer, and that was about 7 years ago, and that position morphed into me being moved into the residential sales manager position. And this past April, it was April 24, that they tapped me to head the company. So it's been a busy year, I will say that. My husband actually went to high school with one of the Bryans who owns the business, and that was kind of the doorway.
Let's get a little bit more profile. You said you have 4 locations. You also offer a shop-at-home service, and you sell countertops. Is that the breadth of the business? Do you also have some builder business, or is it mostly residential retail?
We have it all. We have a commercial division. Our residential division consists of retail that is lead generation via internet, as well as referral-based, walking in off the street, of course. We have relationships with builders, remodelers, designers who are, outside, who operate independently of Brian's, as well as we have designers in-house. We do flooring, of course. We do a ton of bathroom renovations. This year, we have set goals of adding more services as well, such as, for example, a builder relationship, curating what we do for them. Okay. Their clients can come in and pick out, whatever they want to pick out. Whatever they need us to do for them, we will do it, from fixtures to the install to it all.
In addition to being a Shaw Flooring Network member, you're on the dealer council. I noticed you were wearing a peacock feather, which means that you're part of the Shaw Flooring Network's Power organization, which is the women's organization. You're actually co-chair of that, right?
Yes, I am, proudly. We created this baby last March, about 10 months ago. We've been building it, still building it, of course. There's such an influx of women, right, coming into this industry. Looks very different than it did 20 years ago. And with the state of the industry evolving faster than it ever has, so are the women within it. And they're moving more toward into leadership positions. We just feel that Power will provide resources and connection and support for all women in any position who work in a dealer within the Shaw Flooring Network to thrive personally, professionally, authentically, as we like to put it.
Tell my listeners a little bit about what the benefits of being part of SFN are.
I have to start off with the number one, which is just the relationship. There isn't a brand out there that has that type of camaraderie, the loyalty. As soon as you make a phone call, they're there for you. Shaw, they truly operate as a small business, if you will. There are some things that, you can't get away from, feeling like a large business that you're dealing with when it comes to ordering and receiving and operations and things like that. But the relationships is what makes it different. That's what makes them unique.
So as you think about the last 3 days in Orlando, what do you think the best part of the meeting was?
Well, I'm going to be biased, Kemp, and I'm going to say Power. Our Power debut, I loved so many pieces of it. Listening to Tim Balcom speak, to Danny Crutchfield, they always get me in the feels, if you will. But Power, the moment was just perfect. And not just me, but all the founding ladies. We had so many women and men come up to us. I couldn't walk through the hallways without getting stopped between 1 and 4 times. It's just people just thanking us for doing this, for building this, for having this. Men saying thank you I've been wanting to hire more women in my company, but I just really don't know how to do it. What type of personalities do I need? What positions, would they best fit in? That's exactly what we're here for. When I tell you the vibe was on point, man, it was awesome. It was just unbelievable, the reception that we had over the past few days.
They rolled out as part of this meeting the loyalty rewards program. Are you happy to have that?
We are. Dealer Council helped with that. We went back and forth. We discussed it all year long, and Shaw wanted to get it just right. The different tiers and all the points that they put in there to incentivize dealers to sell more, be engaged more with the network, use more of their resources that they're offering to dealers. It really does benefit both dealer and the network. I think it's a well-rounded tier system. It's great.
Okay, Mindy. Well, I appreciate you spending time with our listeners, and tell us a little bit about this meeting. Again, been talking to Mindy Lawley, the CEO of Brian's Flooring and Design in Birmingham, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.